Welcome back to the last few minutes of the Artie Lange Show. I'm sitting here with South American comedian Adrian Minkowicz, real talented guy. So when we left, you were going to give us a couple of jokes. Well, one or two jokes in Spanish, maybe one in English.
Yeah, well, in English, I would say that I have to explain who I am and where I'm coming from and why I talk like this.
Right.
And a lot of people, they don't know things about Argentina, so some people are confused that I say that I'm an Argentinian comedian. So they said, oh, Argentinian comedian with all those years of financial crisis, you still laugh there? And I say, we laugh a lot. In fact, now we laugh more than ever because now we are all screwed. So now we laugh for real.
Very nice. That's good. So you get a little political in there. It's good, yeah.
And then they say, oh, Argentina is where you have Nazis everywhere. Like everywhere.
Nazis.
Like everywhere.
Right.
No, only in the South. Only in the South we have a bunch of old guys from the 40s.
That's right, like Eichmann was there. That's where he went, right?
Yeah. Everywhere is in Germany, and they have the new models.
That's what, see, that's a good point, because that's where people thought, after they found Eichmann, everyone thought Hitler was in Buenos Aires.
Well, I saw a documentary. I didn't see a documentary. I saw an advertisement of the documentary, I think 6 months ago here, that they were saying that that Hitler was living in that house. That people were saying, yeah, I know, he was living in that house. Everyone knows it.
It's Hitler.
He was there.
There's a guy that came out with a book about 4 months ago.
Right,
It said
right.
that Hitler,
Oh, really?
he was a doctor.
Up till when? Who was a doctor?
Hitler.
Hitler became a doctor.
Yeah, and he was living there in this
Really?
house.
In Buenos Aires?
Yeah, and
My God.
he married this his second wife, and she said that right at the end there, he started to tell her all this stuff that only Hitler would know. The guy wrote a book about it a couple months ago.
So who's the guy who wrote the book? How does he know the girl?
He went down and interviewed her, but a friend of his that worked for the Argentinian government gave him a tip.
She had no idea when they got married?
No.
Until Hitler, imagine that Hitler goes, listen, there's something about my past, I gotta. like, were you married before? No, it's not that bad.
But bad news about the nightlife in Argentina. Apparently, according to this book, Eva Braun got sick of the nightlife in Argentina because Hitler never wanted to go out.
Wait a minute, so Eva Braun went with him?
Yeah.
Neither one of them killed themselves.
No,
He
no.
brought Eva with her.
Right.
So Hitler did what?
He stayed down. He wanted to stay home all the time.
He kicked her out?
The thing is, there's something true that nightlife in Argentina, in Buenos Aires particularly, is crazy.
It's nuts.
Crazy.
So Hitler's like, this nightlife is stupid. I refuse to drink. I will no longer do Jaeger bombs. I am done with the Jaeger bombs. You go out with these infidels.
Oh, no, Adolf, I don't want to go out.
Shut up, Eva. Get out. I'm going to marry another woman and tell her I'm a doctor. Did he really become a doctor?
Yeah, and
Or like just needing to get a license,
he had a
like Mengele.
He had a doctor's passport, but never worked on anyone.
She probably in the 70s disco scene. He was like, I want to boogie, Adolf.
And it said that the second wife kept on asking him, you have this incredible resemblance to Adolf Hitler. And then,
Well,
Thank you for the compliment.
if there's one place that this can happen, it's in Argentina.
Oh, man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, I want the nightlife, Adolf. I want to boogie. On the disco, you will not boogie. These are the Jews and the blacks are ruining it for us. Anyway, how about one quick joke in Spanish?
Okay. I have to say it in Spanish or English?
Yeah, we don't care. We'll hear it. Say it in Spanish.
Bueno, uno acaba de tener sexo con su novia a las 3 de la mañana, está fumando un cigarrillo. Tu novia, la chica, que está casi durmiendo, y uno piensa, ¿se queda o se va? Porque es mi casa. O sea, que tengo que decir si ella se queda o se va. Y pienso que este momento es lo más parecido que hay a haber cometido un asesinato y pensar qué haces con el cuerpo.
For some reason, it's funny to me. For some reason, that's
Thank you, guys.
Well,
I can translate if you
Can
want.
we find you on the internet? How do we find you on the internet?
Well, I have a site that is called theargentinian.com.
Great. Argentinian.com.
Theargentinian.com. I have a profile in Facebook, also theargentinian.com. And in Twitter, I am Adrian Minkowicz.
Great. All right. Thanks for coming. Come back in. Daryl Hammond, always amazing. Love Daryl Hammond. Killer Joe and the Let Us Know review. Unbelievable. Joe DeRosa and Adrian Minkowicz. Where can we see you again real quick?
I am August 15th. Mariana Franklin is taping her next special in the comic strip.
Great,
And she
awesome.
invited me to be there.
Take
So
care,
I'm
brush
quite
your hair.
happy.
The Artie Lange Show. Thank you.